Okay, Paul, the 100% winning run comes to an end away at the league leaders. 1-0 defeat, but a performance you can be proud of.
Yeah, really proud. I think they edged the first. They were the better team in the first half, but a lot of their opportunities were shots from the edge of the box, and they were difficult for Cogs to deal with because of the zippy surface. But he held on to them really, really well. And I think, I don't think we've conceded many out-and-out chances in our first half. In the second half, I think we were the better team, particularly after going one down. We've created a number of better chances than probably what they've had in the second half. And in football, sometimes that happens. The goal they've scored, Rick's going to pick up the ball in midfield. It's a sloppy throw in from us, but Rick's read it. He's going to pick up the pass, and the referee steps into his path and blocks him. I don't know what the rule is there, but he's definitely impeded Rick from getting the ball. And then it's gone through Tom's legs and squirmed in at the near post. And then we've gone at the other end, and Twammers has slipped Rick through one-on-one, and Twammers has got in and not his usual standard of finish. Cole's gone in and Gowan stuck under his feet. He's had a header, and then Will's gone in at the end, and the goalkeeper, Zach's produced a fantastic reaction save with his right foot. So, look, we came here, Matty Harris, our captain, injured. May have been able to go on if we needed him for 5 minutes to see a game out, but wasn't fit to play the game. We had Jack Evans then suspended. We then had Nye suspended, who possibly would have been one of the players to come in and replace him. Then you lose Noah early on in the game, and Morgan comes on. And what I have to say is the boys who, like Jay, who stepped in today, Morgan, who came on early, Lee and Alex, who played. I thought Lee was outstanding. I thought Lee was absolutely fantastic. Kieran was unplayable when he came on. They couldn't get near him. The only way they could deal with him was by fouling him. And I just said, I'm really proud of that effort. The support was fantastic. And if that's the standard, after 21 games, we're 7 points off the top of the league. And that second half, and particularly that last 30-minute showing, shows me what we can achieve over the next 25 games, and that's what we've got to look ahead to now. That game's gone. Sometimes that happens in football. It wouldn't drop for us in their box today, and they scored. And credit to them. They were the better team in the first half. They moved the ball pretty well. Got us stuck in our half a little bit. So good luck to them. They've gone top of the league, even if South Shields win their game in hand now, I think. So that's where we're at. And we'll have a little bit of a break on the 13th, and then we'll be ready for Curzon on the 20th.
And do you think, obviously, the defensive display first half, and then obviously to go real front-footed in the second half and lucky to concede there, did that deserve a point in your eyes today?
Yeah, for me, I think that was neither team deserved to lose that game of football. I think Zach Jones has made a couple of really good saves, and we've got in and not taken our chances, and on the balance of play probably deserved a draw, but that's football. Sometimes we've probably deserved a draw and won the game. So today we lost the game. But in terms of the performance, there's nothing more that I can ask for out of the boys. Sloppy throw-in, we can exit on those better. We could have switched play a little bit better. There's things we can improve from our performance, but in terms of effort and character of the boys to get on the ball at a place like this, I'm really proud, and I'm really looking forward to what the rest of the season has in store.
And obviously you touched on it there, but we've got a break next week now, and then we look ahead to a busy run of fixtures over the festive period with a home game, Curzon Ashton. What's the sort of look ahead with that break in between?
Yeah, we got a few niggles, we've got a few injuries. It gives us a little bit of an opportunity this week to recover, and then we'll be back in, next week, getting ready for Curzon. Curzon, Oxford, Hereford. It's a big run of games, and if the boys perform like they did today, then we'll start picking up plenty of points again, like we have done over the last 6 weeks or so. And
obviously the support as well, we'll come back to that, but the travel, obviously the mileage that they've done today in probably well over 100 Martyrs fans, that must have been something to spur the team on as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The support was fantastic, and that's why we went over at the end, and I think there was that mutual respect. We respected the support that they've given us all season, but especially today. To turn up in that number is fantastic. To travel this distance, the amount of time they've spent out the house today to come and support us, and they could see the effort that the boys put in. They know the boys left everything out there in the second half, trying to get back into the game, and And like I said, today it didn't drop for us, but together, you know, we can move on and we can really look forward to the second half of this season. Let's enjoy tonight, be proud, because of where we've come from over the last few years is unbelievable. And that performance, even in defeat, typifies where we're at now. And I'm really looking forward to the next 25 games.